Great crowd. We're going to start the formal part of the evening tonight, and I would really appreciate it if you could A, join in. So heckle, please do, especially beautiful boys. And B, if you could be respecting their speeches, that'd be really good. Normally we go straight to speeches at this point, but tonight, in memory of the thousands of men and women who lost their lives in the Highland Games over the last 300 years, we're actually going to do something special for them. So let me hand you over to talk to Colin Rushford.
Thank you, Dr. Tache. Now, Robbie Burns, I don't think, as far as I know, was a university student anywhere, but if he was, he would appreciate this, this next part of the proceedings, taking it back to the student days. Now, we can imagine, late 1700s, Scotland's stolen destiny had long been stolen by Edward Longshanks.
What a legend. Legend!
Bonnie Prince Charlie had had his 9-month stay in Scotland, defeated, never to return back to Italy again. And the Jacobites had been crushed at the Battle of Culloden. The Duke of Cumberland massacred the male survivors of the battle. And the women were taken prisoner and made to perform, they were made to perform depraved acts, only ever seen since in Guy Jepson's Oriental DVDs. The Highlands were cleared, and to stop any further uprisings, the English introduced the Great Underpant Ban of 1725. A tradition that gentlemen in Scotland have had to uphold ever since. If you don't believe us, ladies, you can check later. However, Scotland, feisty for battle, wanted to train and did so in the only way that they were allowed, through the invention of the Highland Games. Now, Robert Burns was a fan of these Highland Games, admiring particularly the events that celebrated the qualities which would make a strong woman. And women were all too often left at the end of a battle gone wrong for the Scots. So tonight, we are going to share in his admiration for these games as we invite an elected lady from each table to come up. To come up here and represent their own castle and their clan in our own version of the Highland Games. Now, ladies, I will invite you up here to take part in the game, and I wish to say that those who do want to compete in the typical Highland way, they are more than welcome, which is, of course, bare-breasted. And with a baby under each arm. Babies will be provided. The breasts, ladies, are up to yourselves. And without further ado, I must hand you over to our games meister, the ebullient, the effervescent, the ever-present, and, shall we say, the slightly depraved, Mr. Evan McDougall.
Those that don't know me, my name's Evan McDougall. I'm a Highlander, and I'm absolutely sick and tired of PC Highland Games. So I'm going to go proper traditional. So I've asked every one of you to pick the chieftainess from the table. Now, whoever this is, if they can take the castle name that you've all been allocated, so we can identify you during the games. Come on, ladies. You get. They can all make a perfect line. People, feel free to stand up and watch and cheer them on because they're going to need your help. Right. Every one of you, bar one, has got a McDougall castle. Okay? Now, it's important that you do your best in this. Now, the first round is called Tache or Gash. Now, those that are not familiar with Tache or Gash, this is a Scottish event, so I've decided to call it McTache or McGash. And what I'm going to do is I've got a series of pictures here that you're going to tell me is either a McTache or a Mick. Now, the reason for this game, just for historical one, is that it was important in battle that the wounded were taken back to the dark huts to recuperate. It was vital that women recognised in the dark the difference between battle wounds of hairy backs, hairy legs, and the mouths to place the medication. Training was done by packing huts with naked women and bearded men and identifying what was what. McTache McGash reminds us of the palliative care given to all our great warriors.